Hello, good evening. My phone's not straight. Let's see if I can do it without getting it to fall. Okay, there. Maybe. Close. All right. I hope you are ready for another Facebook Live. Let me get on my page and share this video. Hope y'all are having a good week. I took Monday and Tuesday off, so I've been doing lots of crafting in my studio, and I had to go back to work today, and I decided, I wish I could retire because that was a lot of fun to just stay home and craft. All right. It always takes it a minute to show up. Here we go. Getting there. This will give you all a few minutes to pop on too while I get this done. Well, I don't know about y'all, but we are excited to have some sports back. Hey Betty. We are big hockey fans in my house. And so we are really excited to have the Stanley Cup playoffs starting off now. We'll see what happens when football season comes. All right, we're about there. There we go. I know they're planning on playing football, but we'll just have to see. Tonight we're playing with the Nothing's Better Than bundle. This is really a fun bundle. I was going to look it up in the catalog. I should have this page ready so I could show you what they did with it in the catalog. This is one of the $1 million sets, which means when you sell $1 million in your whole career at Stampin' Up, then you get to help design a stamp set. And so this is Connie Stewart's stamp set. So it's really cute. Cocktails, chocolate, cookies, coffee. Really a fun set. And let me show you the dies that go with it. We're going to use a couple of them tonight. So you've got coffee, cookies, cocktails and chocolate that you can spell out. Then you can cut out those 4 things. And then this one, love you more than. And those all cut out as separate words. So you could use just love chocolate or something. So that's what we're going to use tonight. This is the card we're going to make. And I changed it up just a couple of things just to see. Hey, Debbie, welcome. To see if I like it better. So you guys can let me know which you like better. And remember that if you watch the video and comment by Friday night, then I'll send you this card in the mail, or whichever one turns out better. And I've got a card class tomorrow night. I have 1 extra kit. But if you place an order and use this host code, excuse me, then I will send you the cards in the mail. The order needs to be at least $35. Sorry, I should say that. Or no, $25. $25, my bad, 25. Okay, let's get started stamping. And again, I'll have all the dimensions on my blog after this. So let's do our stamping first. And I'm using the only stamp pad I'm using is Early Espresso. And I'm going to stamp my chocolate candies first so they can have some time to dry before we color them. Oh, and I'm going to show you the new die cut machine. I just got it. Hey, Patience! I just got it yesterday and I used it for the first time tonight. Oh my goodness, I love it. It is just so smooth. All right, so there's our candy, and then, oh, I forgot to cut all the stuff for the inside. Well, I'll just have to show you the inside, but whoever gets the card, I will do the inside for you too. And then this is You're Just Like. We'll see, maybe I have a piece of white. Okay, that's all the stamping, at least for the outside. So we're going to let those candies dry. I've got, this is the Tasteful, In Good Taste designer series paper that I'm using tonight. I love that set. It's so versatile and you can use it with so many things. And then this is Petal Pink, just a Petal Pink card base. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat tonight. All right, so we're just gonna put this on here flat. I'm gonna use my Stampin' Seal Plus because my Stampin' Seal is about to run out and I don't want it to run out in the middle, so just get it started a little bit. This replaces the fast fuse, so if you were making 3D boxes or something, then you could use this. All right, and this is just going to go flat in the middle of this. Oops. Wait. Okay, well, you know I always send you the best of the two cards. And then this was one of the changes I made. On this one, I didn't do anything special with that. That's the stitched nested labels. But in this one, I ran it through the wood grain. Because this was wood grain, I thought that would be fun. So again, I'll just put this on flat. I'm just giving my candies a little bit of time to dry before we start coloring them. That's why I'm doing this first. And for the sentiment, I'm just using, I can never remember the name of this punch, but it's a really nice one for little sentiments like this. So you just put that in the middle, pinch it out. All right, let's color our candies and then we'll do our die cutting. That was my trash can falling on the floor. All right, I'm going to put some paper underneath of it because I'm going to be using blends. And you know that will leak through. So I have, let's see if I can get them paired up. That's my petal pink. So I have crumb cake, light and dark crumb cake. That is dark crumb cake. And then light and dark soft suede and light and dark petal pink. Because I wanted them to look different. So I'm going to start with my dark crumb cake. And let's make sure I'm up high enough that you can see it well in the light. There we go. And with the dark, I'm just going to go around the outside of this. And maybe not all the way across the top. And then I'm going to go back with my light and just blend that in. Do little circles till it's all blended nicely. And then I'm going to do on the other end my soft suede. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. This one's a darker. And I think I may need a new dark because this tip seems to be a little bit frayed. Makes it a little bit harder to color with. And I could always turn around and use the other end. And then again, just swirl that around till it gets nice and blended. All right, and then we're going to use our petal pink. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. Take my dark, go around it. And this one I'm probably gonna color in a little bit more because the light is so light that you won't hardly see it if I don't do most of it in the dark. And again, just blend that. And so I stamped this with early espresso. And you know with blends you're supposed to use a Memento Black, but if you're careful and let it dry well, you can use your other inks to do that. All right, so now we're ready to die cut. I can show you the new machine. I'm so excited. Like I said, I just used it a little bit tonight. And I love it. So we're going to die cut our candy. And we're going to die cut our chocolate. So let's see if you can see this. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Let me see if I can raise you up just a little bit. So it's nice and compact. And then these just pop out. I love it. And it comes with several plates, and it tells you on the plate sorry, that's pretty glary, what you need. So we're going to do die cutting. So we need this plate and this plate, so 1 and 2. And then my poor plates, they were so pristine and now they have a few cuts in them. We're going to cut our candy. So let's get that die out. Lay it there. And then I have taken a piece of early espresso and a piece of Whisper White and put them on our adhesive sheet so that when we cut out these words, they will already have adhesive on them. All right, so let's get our chocolate. And this is what I'm doing different. I'm going to cut it twice. All right, then another plate. And I wish you could see how smoothly this runs through. I mean, it is just, I love it. And it still pops a little bit, but it's very smooth. Okay. So now we have our candy. Set that up there. Put my candy back on my sheet so I don't lose it. And then we need to do, whoops, sorry about that. Then we need to do another chocolate. So we've got our early espresso chocolate. It's cut through, it's just kind of caught up on something. There we go. Now we'll do a Whisper White chocolate. It still shakes the camera, but it is much smoother than the old machine. And then when you're done, you just flip these up. And you can set it out of the way. All right, let's get those out of the way. Get our white chocolate. There we go. All right, now, I did something fun with this. I've seen somebody else do it, and I'll show you what I did, but I have one already done so we don't have to wait for it to dry. So I took my candy, and I took my fine tip glue pen. Oh, patience, you're going to love those adhesive sheets. For words like this, they're fabulous. So I'm just going to take glue and put it all over my chocolates. And it just makes it look like they're shiny. It just makes them shiny. Like they have that glaze on them. And like I said, I have one that I've already done. I did earlier so it would be dry so that you didn't have to wait for this one to dry. But I am just putting this all over just the chocolate part, not the white part. Then be sure you put your lid back on this glue so it doesn't get dried up. All right, so I'm going to set that aside and I'll show you the one that I did earlier. So I don't know if you can see, oops, if I would hold it. So it has that kind of shine on it. It's kind of hard to see in the, there you go, you could see a little bit of it. So it's got that nice shine on it. Okay, so we are ready to finish putting this together. I knew I would forget something. Oh wait, maybe I can use this. I didn't bring my little pokey thing, but maybe I can use the tip of this. Oh no, I don't have to do that. I remember now. They'll come off. All right, so we're gonna put, I'm thinking I'm gonna layer these this time. That's my plan. On this one, I just did the early espresso, and I was afraid it got a little bit lost out on that, on the wood grain. So let's put our sentiment on. And this one I'm using mini dimensionals. Just one on each end. And we'll put it, well, maybe. We'll put that across the top. They're just like. And then I use just regular dimensionals on the, actually let's do our sentiment first in that. Well, nope, I think I can do this first. And I think I just put 2 of them on here. All right, so I'll put our shiny chocolate down here. And now, this is really easy. You would think this would be hard to separate, but it's really not. Of course, it probably will be on camera, but I have not had any problem separating this before. And when you pull this off, it pulls all those little pieces, you know, that I was trying to get out. I'd forgotten I don't have to do that, because when you pull that adhesive back off, it gets all the pieces. All right, so let's put this one down a little bit farther. We'll do white chocolate. And then we'll take our early espresso chocolate and put that, just offset it a little bit, and I think it'll make that word stand out more than the one I did the other day. You know, once you make a card, then you're always like, oh, maybe I should have done this, or, see, I knew on camera I would have trouble. There we go. All right, and then we'll take this one and just offset it up a little bit, or maybe up and to the left a little bit. So it's kind of like a little shadow for it. Yeah, I like that. And then the last thing I did, because, you know, you have to keep going, is I used some of our champagne rhinestones, which I think are great with petal pink. I really like them with that. So I like to use my take your pick tool for this. And we'll do, let's do this size maybe. We'll do one down here. Got a little extra piece there. And one by our chocolate, and then one little one on our sentiment. There. All right. So you can tell me which you like better. Do you like it with the white underneath of it? So like this one, I did the white underneath and I embossed the label there. And this one I left that plain and it just had the chocolate. I kind of like the white. I think it makes it show up a little bit better. And then what I forgot to get ready was the inside. So the sentiment is, you're just like chocolate. You make everything better. And then I just put some chocolates across the bottom. So I will finish that up on this one later, and somebody will get this card. I'll draw names Friday night for it. So I mentioned I have a card class tomorrow night. Like I said, I have one kit left. We're going to use this set for one of the cards, and this is the card that we're going to make. This time we're doing cookies. And you'll be glad to know, if you're coming to class, that I put the adhesive sheets on this and die cut them for you. So all you have to do is peel and stick them. You don't have to use glue on them. Thanks, Betty. I think that white really makes that pop out. All right, so that's one of the cards we're going to make tomorrow night. Again, if you place an order using this host code this week of $25 or more, then I will send you the cards in the mail. There'll be 6 cards total. I'm keeping the others a surprise so that the ladies that are coming tomorrow night don't see everything before they come. All right, I think that is it for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a good rest of the week, and I will see you next week. Bye.